Greetings adventurers, I'm Lorne Gaming, and I'll be your guild advisor for this video. It is now time for April War Games Season 2, but the recent Sprouting Devotion banner has changed the meta somewhat. And by somewhat, I mean that physical damage is pretty much king. All hail Ataru! The most general advice that I can give you to climb the ranks of the War Games and nab rewards like Iris and Hero Falna is to use your best units and never ever give up. Let's talk adventurers. If you played since the Sword Oratoria banner, you probably have Sparkle Princess Eyes and Elven Awakening Lafia limit broken to some degree. Hopefully to +5 on at least one of them. Use them. The gap between limit broken units and non-limit broken units is huge and should definitely be your first factor when compiling your team. Besides Eyes and Lafia, the other characters you have limit broken probably come from the Sprouting Devotion banner: Superior Rain Ataru, Fushikaden Shigasa, and Will of Iron Oka. All three of these characters are rather good, Ataru and Shigasa especially. Shigasa has a 35% strength buff that she will normally always use on her first turn, making her physical attackers hit harder. Superior Rain Ataru has 2 multi-target skills, increasing the chance that the battle auto-select will be in your favor. Edge of Moment can cripple your opponent's defenses, while Rupture of Annihilation has a chance to slow your enemies, causing them to go last in a game mode where going first is the difference between winning and losing. King Ataru is also good and definitely deserves a mention to be on your team if you have one, but more than likely, Superior Rain Ataru is limit broken to some extent if you have him. Oka has a 20% endurance buff that has a priority in turn order, allowing you to possibly survive the extra turn you desperately need to defeat your opponent. His Spear of Absolute Bravery hits like a truck, especially if he has high HP. Another notable physical attacking adventurer would be Tsubaki, who possesses the multi-target physical attack that decreases your enemy's strength by 20%. Adventurer Anya recently had a pickup banner, so you might have her limit broken a couple of times as well. Even though her Cat Spike is a lower level physical attack, it's still a multi-target attack, which is good for war games. If your AI happens to use Quick Revenge, it might give her an extra turn she otherwise wouldn't have if one of your units defeats an enemy character that is faster than Anya on that turn. Charge Growl is where she shines in a physical attack focused team. It's a high-hitting single-target attack that decimates the enemy's physical resistance. All these characters synergize really well together, especially with Shikasa's strength buff and Anya and Ataru's debuff skills crippling enemy defenses. Definitely put them in the main party together if you have them. As for magical attackers, definitely use Elven Awakening Lafia if you have her limit broken to some degree. Another magic attacker of note would be Onsen Lily. Healer-wise, if you have Fells or Royal Elf Bavaria, they both have a skill that increases your allies' physical resistance, which is very good in a current meta where physical attackers are rampant. Don't forget that Fushikaden Shigasa also has a heal, so if you have her already, hold off on using Fells or Bavaria in the main party. Since your goal is to do damage quickly, let's move on to assist characters. The current king of assist characters for war games currently goes to Chloe Lolo. If you see her on the enemy and you don't have her yourself, there's a high chance you'll lose already. Her assist skill nullifies the first physical attack done to allied units. If she's max limit broken, she nullifies too. This pretty much gives you a get out of jail free card against that first Eyes or Ataru attack that's gonna hit you. This shouldn't have to be said, but use her if you have her. Detective Anya is another incredible assist character. Her skill debuffs your foe's physical resistance by 15%, 20% if max limit broken. This is absolutely devastating to the enemy if you're running a physical attack team. Both the 2-star and 3-star poisoning Miox were good in the first war games, and they're still pretty good now. They inflict poison to the entire enemy team upon entry, causing units like Sparkle Princess Eyes and Elven Awakening Lafia, the 2 most used units in the game, to waste a turn cleansing their poison off, giving you time to kill them off or weaken them. If you have both the 2-star and 3-star poisoning Miox, a good strat is to have one in your main party, and then another in the sub-party to reapply the poison so Eyes or Lafia waste another turn. Also note that Tsubaki and Superior Rain Ataru don't waste turns due to poison, since each skill in their moveset is an attack. If you crafted a glorious anklet with poison resistance from your Buster medals during Record Buster, put it on your Eyes or Lafia, countering any Miox you run into. The Sleeping Dionysus is not as effective for this war game because most people will have the new Freya, which gives a high sleep resistance to all allies. Artless Hephaestus is a good assist to increase your physical resistance in a meta teeming with physical attackers. If you have Uranus, he has a high magic stat, and has a great endurance debuff to all foes, so you can hit the enemy harder. If you don't have many 4-star assists, consider using Naza, since she's easy to max limit break due to her event. She gets a respectable amount of strength, and her assist skill at max limit break will give you some nice HP regen that could give you that extra turn you need in war games. And of course, our launch aboard part-time Hestia is a solid assist for physical attacking teams. There are many other assist characters to consider, especially any 4-star ones you may have due to their higher base stats. But the ones I mentioned earlier are some of the most notable. And now for a final review. In general, use your highest limit broken 4-stars, most notably Eyes, Lafia, and Ataru. Right now, the meta due to the recent banners is focused on physical attack. Keep this in mind when making your teams, adjusting your assists accordingly. Anya and Chloe are king. Counteract Miak's poison by putting a poison resist Glorious Anklet on Eyes or Lafia if you have it. Or, set one of your better attackers in the sub-party to avoid the initial poison. Don't forget to unlock any open status cells, especially agility, as going first is the difference between winning and losing. With Rampage still going on, make sure to farm the best equipment for your characters, especially Desperate for Eyes and Forest Teardrop for Lafia. Remember that you can test your teams using Trial Battle during War Games. And that wraps it up for my tips and tricks for April War Games Season 2. If you found this video helpful or informative, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. To stay updated on what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter. You can also join my Discord if you have any questions about the game. Continue enjoying your time adventuring in Memoria and the dungeon. This is Lorne Gaming, and I'm signing out.